everyone, Scrooge here. Haven't made a video for a little while since we finished up in the PCT last fall, parts that we did, but I'd like to first of all wish you a happy new year. Second of all, I thought I'd let you know some plans for this year. As you know, we didn't complete all of the Pacific Crest Trail last year. Left off with COVID in Lone Pine, California, after finishing up Oregon and getting bounced around California due to the snow levels. But instead of finishing up the PCT this year, I may do that next year, but this year I plan on hiking from Georgia to Maine on the Appalachian Trail on purpose. Kind of another journey, beginning in about 7 weeks in the first part of March, even though that's kind of cold, but not going to be in a hurry. Been training most of the winter when I've been well. I don't know, the COVID seemed to last a little longer. My lungs still are not quite right from the last cold I had in December, but I'm improving. Anyway, for those of you that don't know me, I live in southern Oregon on the coast, and for the last number of summers I've just decided to kind of stop running, which I've done for the last 30 years, and start hiking, and decided a number of years ago to start with the Oregon Coast Trail, which was a great journey, about 375 miles, and that was a fairly good success. No huge injuries. And after that, decided to go on, try and tackle the Pacific Crest Trail, which last year was an interesting journey. All started well, but we hit about 150 miles up in Idlewild and hit snow. Had to reroute the trip several times, and eventually wound up in Wrightwood with a calf injury. Got healed up from that, went up and finished up the sections in Oregon I hadn't done, and then decided to go to Trail Days, which was a lot of fun. But I think at Trail Days I actually caught COVID on the bus going to Trail Days from Portland. So once we got from Cottonwood Pass up to, got some small child behind me here, it looks like, or in front of me, they're coming up the trail I'm going to go down. Once we got from Cottonwood Pass all the way over Kearsarge Pass, got into town, got diagnosed with COVID, and ended that part of the hike in October. One of the things that one has to do when you live thousands of miles away from the trailhead is, one, review the trail, and two, start planning logistics. How are you going to get there? And that may sound easy, but there's a lot of details. Excuse me, I'm going through some mud right now. There we go. How to get from the west coast of Oregon, the south part of Oregon, where there's no airports, to Atlanta, and then getting from Atlanta up to Amicalola Falls State Park, where the approach trail begins to get to Springer Mountain. It's about 8 miles or so just to get to the start from Amicalola Falls State Park, so I think we'll go this way. But excuse me. Those are the plans to get to Atlanta anyway. Well, I've now popped out at the South Coast Slough, ready to hit the flat trail and then go back up. Going through the hobbit holes here at the South Coast estuary. Eventually we're going to get dumped out here on the treehouse landing. You can see that. Quite pretty. One of the gems here on the South Oregon coast. We'll get over here to the treehouse lookout. Very nice. At the top of the treehouse now, you can see the marsh out there. A little bit of glare, but a beautiful day. Good day to be calm and get your head together. Hiking through the tunnel trail. South Coast Thru, Southern Oregon. Nice day, beautiful sunny day out. I just wouldn't know it in here. The slough here empties into Coos Bay. I'm a little inspired this year. I'm turning 67, same age that Grandma Gatewood was when she started to hike, and I hope to have as much success at least as she did. People that want to follow along can follow me over on Hiking with Scrooge over on YouTube. Come join me. We're going to have a great time.